right. We are here.
Drawing square tip towers.
Mm-hmm. A seahorse and a square tip tower, if you will.
Oh yeah, I will.
Don't forget the seahorse.
I would never.
I was gonna say, if you need to turn off that,
Yeah.
like that one's fine to be off when you're doing that, but once you turn the back part off, you gotta turn that other one on. And this actually doesn't look too bad when you've got it like this. I'll show you what it looks like. Projector. Yeah, see?
Oh yeah,
It's not that bad actually. Like some of the light with this on now, it's not too bad. Even when you have the big light on, it's like okay, but I know you can't see any of that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just whenever you turn the back one on, you have to turn the other one on. Or when you turn the one off, you gotta turn the other one on.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I was pretty sure there was another one.
I wouldn't be shocked.
Yeah, it was in the 90s. And then there was there was another one, a pseudo sequel. Which one was this one? There's one that's the third dimension. I think that's the really bad CG one I'm thinking of.
Which makes sense for the title.
Yeah. Guys, we're stuck in the third dimension. No wonder we're CG. Yeah. Wow, this is really bad. This is even worse than I remember. Oh shit, this looks bad. This is like reboot. This is like reboot. Like straight up.
Not even Transformers quality. It's a shame. I mean, Beast Wars.
Beast Wars looks better because they're not humans.
It's true.
That's all I'm gonna say. Versus the show. Beast Wars looks better because they're not humans in that. It looks more like reboot since they're like supposed to be real people. I mean, technically the reboot characters aren't human beings, but this, I think, actually this is the one I was thinking of. Because I remember the Voltron looking something more like this, like it was rounder looking. I kind of hated it. No, that's like a picture. Is that what it actually looks like? Fuck, that looks bad. They all just look bad.
It is bad.
This is why the only good one is the true one.
Yeah, the most recent reboot.
No!
That's the true one, right?
No!
Why the fuck is there just a random picture of Kaiba smoking?
I don't know, because it's like all those random pictures of like Bugs Bunny getting money, you know? It's the same thing, man. Same logic.
It's weird, man.
Now this face looks good on this Kaiba though. I saw it in the sketch and it looked really cool. It's like the perfect, like, just Kaiba being a dick face. I do really like Kaiba's like story and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So
he's an interesting character.
Yeah, he's actually like a really interesting character.
I like how he came to be. In this Well, I mean, by that I mean like how Kazuki Takahashi came up with him.
Oh yeah, that it was some asshole who was giving him shit at the store.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, I'll fucking play you, but you have you have to have a collection about this size before I even want to fucking talk to you.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, what an asshole.
That is really funny. What a strange, like, requirement also.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I can understand, like, oh, you need to win F&M or whatever, or something.
Yeah.
But just like, oh, you only bought the starter deck? That's not even enough cards. Like, what? You know? Because, like, you could be a professional player and not even have nearly that many cards. A lot of them don't even own that many cards.
Yeah. Not really much point in owning that many cards.
Yeah, not especially if you are like a pro. You just get the cards you need and you play with them and then you stop.
Yeah, it's usually on a loan.
Yeah, I remember that's what Billy would do. Either people would be lending him cards or he'd like buy his deck for the event and then just sell it afterwards.
Yeah.
Because you can just play with proxies to learn how to play.
Mm-hmm.
You only need your deck if you're playing like officially.
Yeah. Easy.
Yeah, if you're just like playtesting, you don't need shit.
I do hope that people on the Instagram come flocking over here thinking that I'm drawing porn.
Square tip tower, you're right. Yeah. That is what a penis looks like. I never thought of it.
Yeah.
They are very square.
But sadly, they probably won't.
No, they won't.
They'll
get the Yu-Gi-Oh reference.
Yeah.
And choose not to show up.
Yeah. Tragic.
Oh shit! Yo, hey, someone new. Let's see. Gondola Gaming VT. Best Kaiba scene is him sacrificing Obelisk for Blue Eyes. Oh yeah. Hell yes.
1000%.
That was so good.
I'll sacrifice even a god.
Zaren says, are they not supposed to be square? No, they should be square. If your penis isn't square, something's wrong. You might want to get that checked with a doctor.
Yeah. Just remember, Chad, it's very important that you check your family history and see if there's any signs of prostate cancer.
Mm-hmm.
Because you want to get that checked quickly. My uncle apparently had prostate cancer at the age of 40 when they're supposed to get it. So if you have a history, go get it at 35.
It's true.
It's my unsolicited advice for the evening.
Yep.
But yeah, no.
Also, Gondola, what's up?
Yeah, it's probably one of the best Kaiba moments.
Oh, definitely.
That, and also when he said, "Now you know what the cross I've had to bear."
Losing in a children's card game.
Actual dialogue.
That's the best dub line.
Yeah. I think it's in the manga too.
Was it? I don't remember.
The cross I bear of losing in a card game was.
Okay, yeah, I don't remember.
I don't think it was like full on just a children's trading card game.
That's hilarious though. Good, glad to hear it's all good. Jamie, how's it going? Go with very medieval.
It's because of all the pirate stuff she watches.
That's true. Even though pirates aren't medieval in that, but
they just talk in that way though. That it goeth.
Yeah, but like that's not medieval though.
I know, but it's still the same way they talk. The pause says a lot.
Well, I'm just like. All right, because those pirates, I think, are like what 17th century to 18th century.
Look, I know they're not medieval, but they still would talk like that.
They still talk funky. Zaren says, "Put me as one of the cards on his dual disc." I feel like you just need to commission us to have to make a card of you.
Yeah.
That would be fucking hilarious. Obviously, you will be God type. That's a known quantity.
What do you mean, just Divine Beast?
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Divine. Okay, I forgot that's what it is in English. Because it just says God, in Japanese.
Mm-hmm.
So.
I'm sure I'm not writing that in Japanese.
No. I forgot that it doesn't say God in English.
Yeah, you can't.
Because I'm thinking of in Magic it says God.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that's because Magic doesn't have to worry about children playing that game.
That's true. Is it Talk Like a Pirate Day?
Possibly.
Let's see. He says, what would my card effect be? Definitely something with beard counters, I feel like. Either that or muscle counters.
All I know is that if you attack directly and the opponent's life point reach 0 with Zaren, you win the duel.
You win the tournament.
Sure.
No. You take their deck. That's what it is, actually.
Yeah.
You don't win the game, but you take their deck, and then how are they going to play games 2 and 3 with no deck?
It's true.
That's it. If your opponent's life points are reduced to 0 by this attack, debo their deck. That's it.
Banned immediately. Give it a white border. Let them know it's banned.
Mm-hmm.
Or gold border or whatever it is.
He says they get stabbed IRL.
Yeah, I was wondering if that was going to be the joke.
And then the life point counter thing plays after you stab them.
Yeah.
Oh my god. We just need 53 more people. 53 more people and we can continue the saga.
Searching for shadows.
Right? I'm excited for Zara to show up in the story.
Oh, yeah. Someone doesn't challenge him to duel fast enough, dude gets stabbed.
Just straight stab. Actually, Zara just punches a hole right through them.
Yeah. Like the dude from Fire Force.
Yeah. That's what's gonna happen. It's gonna punch right through them. It's either that or he has a knife, but it's one of those little cocktail swords. But he's so strong, it just goes right through you.
Mm-hmm. Just utter death.
You're just done. Just eviscerated.
Mm-hmm.
Fist of the North Star style. It's game over.
You know.
Yeah, you know how to do.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Just like
standard issue hyperviolence.
Yeah, just like the Switch game.
That looks so fun. Oh, man. They should have just kept the shitty version 1 dual discs that you threw. Then you could win the game by just hitting your opponent in the face at the beginning. Beyblade stole everything from that, obviously. Obviously.
When did Beyblade come out anyway?
Beyblade was way after Yu-Gi-Oh!
No, I know that, but
yeah.
I mean, like...
I don't know the year Beyblade came out. There says, so card on the dual disc or what? Oh, he says no one will even notice. Nah, sorry, man.
No, man, this thing is like worth $200. I can't do that.
That would be a fun one to do, though, is make a custom one, it's a close-up of a dual disc, and it has a bunch of people on it.
Yeah, I haven't drawn a playmat in a while, too. That'd be fun.
That'd be a cool playmat, actually.
Did you by chance get a look? Speaking of commissions, did you take a look at what PR sent us?
I didn't get to look at it. I was like, oh, I'll go take a look, and then it was like 40 messages long, and I was like, oh, I don't have time to sift through this.
Okay. How to best describe this? 18 by 24.
Okay.
His character his character with the ears that I drew a while back.
The one with the gun?
Yeah.
Okay.
Same girl.
Okay.
In a Dodge Intrepid that's damaged to fuck.
All right.
Doing the chase scene from Metal Gear Solid 3.
Okay.
Except they're being chased by zombies.
All right.
One of the zombies is driving the car.
Okay.
The girl's taking potshots at the other zombies while the car is drifting. And it has cut-in shots of the driver and our character.
All right. Strong choice.
Yeah.
Strong choice.
He said he wanted to make sure that this was outdid our previous magnum opus.
Got ya.
Of the... what was that?
The JoJo Resident
JoJo
Evil
one, yeah.
Fate crossover.
Yeah, that one.
Zero says, bro, he stole my idea.
It does sound like a Zared commission
It
too.
really does, though.
Honestly, though, it's funny because like Zared commissions and this guy's commissions kind of are like, you know, it's a Venn diagram.
Oh, yeah.
It's more closer to a circle than anything.
Zared was saying put a Louis card, a Lane card, and a Parker card on the playmat.
And then all the effects will be very rude. Because they're people that we don't really associate with or try not to.
The Parker one that just says, like, if you don't draft DMOC, complain all game.
Complain equity.
Yeah. He stole my idea.
No, I'm not shocked.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I could easily see Zared coming up with the same idea.
This is what was it? The Bender one with the Hogwarts.
Yeah, that one was so funny. Yeah, Zared's just like, I want me. I remember it was like him and at least 2 or 3 other people, and it was like, we're all dressed as Benders, and we all have a Pokemon with us, and we're fighting DBZ villains, and then it's at Hogwarts, and Shenron is there with the Dragon Balls, and then he was like, and Wes, I'm gonna put you in as the guy from Reckless Greed trying to steal the Dragon Balls. And I forgot what else. I feel like there was like one other thing, but I can't remember it.
There's a lot more. If I
It was just so absurd.
I only remember most of it, but like, yeah, there were other bits I
I
missed.
just remember it kept getting crazier, and it was
Because he
hilarious.
talked about while I was still on medication after getting my gallbladder removed. And so, you know, it was in and out a little bit.
I imagine you're like adding shit in your hallucination also.
More than likely, yeah. There's a lot of drugs. A lot of drugs.
Nothing but drugs, kids.
Should not have been at that show.
No, you really shouldn't have, honestly.
Especially I had a really bad infection.
But you do it for the love of the game.
Yu-Gi-Oh? No, I don't know.
No, not Yu-Gi-Oh. No, I just meant that's just a phrase.
I know. I'm being. If we're talking about Yu-Gi-Oh, I know.
Let's see. Sarah says, was that during the con? I remember you were working on commissions, I think.
Yeah.
I had a few special cookies at that time.
And didn't even fucking offer any to me.
That's funny.
Actually, to be fair, that's probably for the better.
Yeah, especially if it was then.
Yeah. And also just in general.
It says, and then I was like, you're not done yet? That's fucking funny.
Was that? No, I think that was the one where that was another one where I was incredibly ill. That was at Acon when you had the special cookies in, because I remember that one where you were coming in asking me if I had been finished or not. Not the one when we were at your place. But that was the one where I threw my back out or pinched a nerve in my neck.
Mm-hmm.
And was sick and had a lot of. That was when Wes was talking about Chad Zidon hitting the.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, I was like, I didn't remember if Zared was at that one.
He was there at that.
Okay, it's been forever.
Because that was the one where I was doing the commissions and he would just like come in. That was the same one where we were in the hotel with Shane and Lane were doing their. I think that's the same one where that happened.
No, I don't think so. I thought we only had one room that time.
I remember the hotel room, and it's the same.
Yeah,
hotel
maybe.
room.
Okay, no, I think that was the time we had both of those rooms.
Yeah, because I remember.
Yeah,
because it was. It wasn't the one where Futaba did cocaine.
No, that was the other one. I love just casually mentioning that anytime we're talking to someone at the booth.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, that time Futaba was doing cocaine in the bathroom in our hotel room.
Yeah.
They're just like, what?
You know, normal shit.
Yeah, that's normal anime con shit, you know?
It's normal. Happens all the time.
Yeah, this just happens all the time. It's an anime convention. What do you expect?
Yeah, there's gonna always be at least some cosplayers doing cocaine.
Yeah.
I remember when one of my childhood neighbors was at a con when it was at the Anatole for the last time.
Mm-hmm.
Or was it the last time? Whatever year I cosplayed Ichigo.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Kamen Rider Ichigo.
Yeah.
Not
I know who you meant. Yeah.
For the
this was for chat.
For chat, yeah. And I remember I saw them in the dance room, and I was like, wait, are they doing cocaine off someone's belly? And I was like, oh my god, they are. Wow, weird.
That's hilarious.
It's like, oh, wow, Akon, man. Wild stuff.
Wild stuff, man.
Yeah, Akon, man.
Just a casual day at Akon.
Yeah. Yeah, just see it and you're like, wow, that's crazy. I didn't expect them to be the type to do that. Oh, well. Mm-hmm. And then, you're like, well, as long as they're having fun.
Well, this song's fire, so, you know.
It's true.
Okay, yeah. Now I'm remembering. Zared was there. Yeah, okay. He was in that hotel room.
Yeah, because I was working on Lane's commission.
Yeah, but that was a different one than the one when you were having the bad trip.
Yeah,
that was a different one.
That's a different one, yeah.
Yeah, that was a different one. That was the one where I think Futaba was there.
No, Futaba wasn't at that one.
Oh, no, I wasn't at that one.
Yeah.
That was the one I couldn't go to.
Yeah, the one that Futaba was at was the one you couldn't go to.
Yeah, that was the one I couldn't make it to.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, because I was supposed to go.
But you couldn't get off suddenly.
I think it had to do something with, like... Was that because, like, MP... He hadn't fully become the Sage of Houston Forest yet, but I feel like for some reason he couldn't make it. And I was not happy.
Good times.
Yeah, right. Yeah, because I remember, because that was the one where you were all on medication was the one where I was like, liberal witch academia.
Yeah. And then
Jacob was just like laughing and he's like, bro, you're fucking walking home.
It's true. It was really good. Oh, it's a bug. Okay, well, whatever. As long as he's not in my way.
Mm-hmm. Obelisk is just always so angry. Dude needs to, like, lighten up, man.
It's because he doesn't have lips.
Damn. You're right. I'd be pretty mad, too, if I didn't have any lips.
Mm-hmm.
I forgive him.
There's a whole song dedicated to that.
What? Not having lips?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. It's from VeggieTales.
Ah, that makes sense.
It's from one of those silly songs.
Got you.
Anna fucking loved that song. And she liked, because I could do, there's a part in this song where the guy starts singing really fast.
Mm-hmm.
And I could do that pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
And Anna thought it was the funniest thing ever. And would just not, like, and like...
Just keep forcing you to do it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how kids are.
Mm-hmm. And it's all about how he's at the premise of this song is he's at a therapist talking about one of his deepest fears, and it's about how if his lips ever left his mouth, he'd be very, very sad. Terrifying. Honestly, it's very weird and bizarre.
Yeah, how does that fit into Christianity, though, since this is VeggieTales?
Well, no, what they do is they have their motto was, what was it? Sunday morning values, Saturday morning fun, and the intermission song is just not Christian at all. It's always something extremely, it's called Silly Songs with Larry, is the intermission, so it's just nonsensical humor.
Okay, that makes sense.
And this is, that was one of their nonsensical humor songs, was talking to a therapist about how traumatizing it would be to lose my lips.
I mean, that would be pretty traumatizing, though, so, like, I can get him on that. Yeah. Zared says that Obelisk needs a Snickers, and that Kaiba needs to hand him one.
Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, that's probably why if he was...
You're being a real tormentor, man. Like...
Here, eat a Snickers, you'll feel better.
Yeah, it's like Mokuba.
Yeah.
After they eat it.
Yeah. You feeling better? Better.
Yeah, big brother.
No, shut up, Okuba.
Yeah, shut up, and he kicks him again.
I do love how Cal, like the abridged version, makes him like such a piece of shit.
Just how evil he is in that. When he's like actually not really the worst guy.
He actually is like a really good big brother.
Yeah. Easily one of the best anime brothers.
Yeah. It was just funny though. It was like I remember that stupid filler arc where they made Mokuba the princess.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
It's like, all right, we're gonna have to have a talk with Kaiba. Why the fuck did you make your brother the princess? Walk me through that real quick.
Yeah, right.
Alright.
That was really good.
Walk me through this. Tell me what was going in your head. Because, yeah, that's hella not canon, but, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime is so different from the manga. It's crazy.
And Mokuba, you're being a real tormentor. That is funny.
Yeah, Oscar, you're a grouch.
Right?
Bitch, I live in a fucking trash can.
I love that Chappelle Show bit. I'm the poorest motherfucker on Sesame Street. No one's trying to help me.
Yeah, I'd be a fucking grouch too.
No, like when he's talking about, he's like, they got a pimp on that show. They don't call him a pimp.
But I know a pimp when I see one.
I know a pimp when I see one.
They call that motherfucker the Count.
The Count.
I've been late for my money 3 times. I've been counting. How many times do I have to smack you before you act right? 1, 2, 3. 3 smacks. Before he went crazy.
That's just how it goes, man. Sometimes you just go crazy.
Crazy?
I don't blame him. Well, that's a good song, though. The money and the fame made us all change places. That's what Tupac said.
Mm-hmm.
I need to listen to some Tupac. I might do that later tonight when I'm trying to work on something.
It is soothing.
That's true. I also like that Biggie song, Sky's the Limit. That's the one I really like just listening to. That one's like a good one. As a suburban white kid who grew up in the 90s, you have to love rap. That's just a fact.
It's true.
As a fact.
You have to because your parents liked rock and roll and you wanted to be against your parents.
I don't know if it was that.
I don't know. That's the typical suburban white thing that I've always seen. It's like, my parents are lame. They like this, so I have to like anything that's not what they like, and I have to like whatever they hate.
No, I don't think it was that bad over at our place. Because we did have a ton of disco albums, but we would listen to them.
Yeah, I'm just going off the stereotype.
No, I feel you, though.
Yeah,
Mom and Dad listened to nothing but Meatloaf, so you have to listen to, like, I don't know, Slipknot or something. I'm not sure.
No, it's if parents listening to Toby Keith. And,
oh, dude, you're definitely listening to Slipknot if your parents listen to Toby Keith.
Yeah.
That's a fucking fact.
Yeah. Tell me about it. Yeah, my mom loved country music. I think she still does. I don't know.
Nah, we were never down with country music. Yeah. The only people in my family I know liked country music were like, I think my cousins who lived over in, man, I just forgot the name of that city.
Abilene.
No.
I'm guessing a West Texas.
Shit, it's not even that far from here now. I don't know. I don't remember the name of that city at all now.
Mesquite.
Nope. Flower Mound. Done.
I was like,
they lived in Flower Mound. That's what it was. I think they listened to country, and then my cousins, when they would come down from New Jersey, would listen to country because they were like, you just can't listen to shit kicker music like this on the radio.
Shit kicker. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Because that's also what my mom would call like the country outfits they wore. Because she went to college out in West Texas, but she's from Jersey.
Yeah.
So she said they'd put on like their shit kicker outfits and go to the bar. I thought it was hilarious.
It is, yeah. But
Yeah.
country music, though, it's rough.
It's true.
It's rough.
It's the stadium country is the worst.
Yeah, it's...
I can listen to some OG Dolly Parton stuff.
Yeah, Dolly Parton's
Some
great.
Johnny Cash.
John Denver.
Oh, yeah, John Denver, yeah. Denver's not bad.
Yeah. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I'm not going to go out here and tell you that all country is bad. But
That's true.
But stadium country... It's like the ones you can just put them all together.
That video kills me.
They're all the same.
It's like 11 songs, and they're all the same song.
Yeah.
That's so funny, because it's so formulaic.
Yeah. It's just like...
I love that video.
And it's like, you could argue that a lot of other music is formulaic.
Oh, it's definitely.
But
There's
like,
definitely. There are certain genres.
Yeah, but like... Fuck, man. Like,
yeah.
Country music, it's just all the fucking same. When it gets to a certain fucking point.
Yeah, some of them are definitely bad like that.
I'm just like, my God, just end it. Just end me. Kill me now.
It's just because it's corporate, you know?
Yeah.
Like, pop music is like that, too. Where it's designed by basically, like, a team of, you know, what? Like, God, I was going to say psychologists.
Producers.
But, you know, like... Yeah, just people who know how to get you addicted to stuff.
Yeah.
They're like, there's a formula to get the song stuck in your head. This song follows that formula.
Yeah.
Like, that's it. So that's how they make the song, you know?
Yeah.
And they'll have, like, 10 writers on some of these songs. Some of these songs have crazy amounts of shit behind them.
Mm-hmm.
No. Oh, no.
He says, don't turn on the stadium country, please. No.
Full offense to anyone who likes Toby Keith. By the way.
He wants to hunt. He doesn't want to be fed. I remember that from Family Guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, where'd you go?
It was from actually the new Jurassic Park.
What?
That's originally from the new Jurassic Park, actually.
Did they put that in there?
Yeah, it was the part where they're talking. They have that. That's from the original Jurassic Park, isn't it?
Well, it's a reference to it. Though that's for the T-Rex. The Family Guy was making a joke about it specifically with Toby Keith.
Gotcha.
Like, they specifically said...
Oh, with Toby Keith? I didn't know that.
It specifically says Toby Keith, like, wants to hunt. He doesn't want to be fed.
I thought you were talking about the cat, which is hilarious. Okay, so there's like...
No.
There's a lot of different references going on.
No.
Jesus, that's hilarious.
No, I was referring to the Family Guy scene where they make a reference
Yes.
to Jurassic Park.
But with Toby Keith.
But with Toby Keith. Yeah. Since Toby Keith was what we were discussing.
Yeah, that makes much more sense now.
We've got the flow chart of pop culture singularity there.
Yeah, because I was like, no, I'm pretty sure that was originally from Jurassic Park, not from Family Guy, but sure, all right, yeah, no, that's all right.
Well, the Family Guy is the prequel to Jurassic Park, obviously.
Obviously. I was like, no, Family Guy definitely did not happen before Jurassic Park.
Well, it depends on how you view time.
Cyclical.
See, I have a non-linear view of time.
I know. Doesn't make any fucking sense. No.
It's not supposed to. It's non-linear time.
Anytime I do ink brush stuff like this, all I think about is that fucking stupid tracing.
I knew you were going to say that.
Just because every time it's just like, man, I wish you could learn how to do this properly.
That's how it goes.
I know.
And if we put our cube back together, we should put that obelisk with the effect in. I feel like it was pretty good.
Yeah, I can't remember. No.
I don't remember what it does, though.
To the internet.
Yeah, right. Just remember I had 4,000.
Mm-hmm.
there's the actual card. Let's see. 3 tributes to normal summon. Cannot be normal set. Normal summon cannot be negated. I do remember that part. When normal summoned, cards and effects cannot be activated. That's right. Neither player can target this card with card effects. Once per turn during the end phase, if this card was special summoned, send it to the graveyard. You contribute 2 monsters to destroy all monsters your opponent controls. This card cannot declare an attack the turn it uses this effect. Or the turn this effect is activated.
Bullshit.
Better way to put that. I mean, you are, like, minusing the fuck out of yourself to normal summon this.
Yeah.
So
I should be able to attack whenever I sacrifice my 2 dudes.
yeah, I should have 5 guys out and I should be able to game you.
Yeah. Come on. To be fair, yeah, there's like no point in doing that though, because if you got 5 guys out, you probably got game in a cube.
Yeah, you would probably have game anyway. I can't imagine like a weird board stall where I have 5 people on board and I need to sack 3 of them for Obelisk and then destroy your board by sacking the other 2.
Yeah. Just does not make any sense.
Yeah, that would be a really strange board state.
I couldn't imagine that would be something I would want to do.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know.
You never know.
Weird things that happened in my life.
That's true.
I'll remember this moment, the moment I actually do that too.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be like, wow, I can't believe I'm actually in a spot where I want to do this.
That reminds me of that comic where the guy's like, man, I wonder if I'll look back on this moment when I'm like 80. And then it cuts to him and he's like 80 and it was a thought bubble for that and he's like, nailed it. Like that.
Nailed it.
That just killed me. It's like, there's nothing important there to remember. He's just like wondering if he'll remember that. Like,
And then he did.
that just killed me. What's everybody out there up to anyway?
He's got a stand, it looks like.
That is exactly what I was thinking. I need my pillows.
Allergies.
No, I'm trying to start going to sleep earlier, so I'm just going to take some Tylenol PM right now. It'll make me tired before too late.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any NyQuil to just start chugging.
Loads of alcohol.
I don't like alcohol, though. I'd rather drink more NyQuil at that point. James says reading, and just going to try and draw something later. A daily reading goal that you're getting close to. That sounds interesting. I was thinking about doing that, too. I used to read more. I need to find a good chair so I can go sleep out on the patio again. That was like the only place I was getting good sleep. Was in this camping chair we had on the patio because it was so nice. And then the sun would wake me up. So it was like, you know, not just a terrifying noise, just shattering my dreams.
You can just say Devin.
That's funny. No, I meant the alarm clock, fool.
Same thing.
You're just like trying to find the perfect blue.
No, I'm just trying to find a good thing to see what color his eyes are.
Oh, they're not like red?
They are. It's just
Okay.
like what shade of red they are.
Got you. Zarin says he's just wondering when he's going to be on that dual disc.
Someday. You know. Wink.
Did you just say wink?
Yeah.
Nice. I do like the idea of making a template of a dual disc playmat like that, and then you just charge people to put whatever on it.
Mm-hmm.
So you have the dual disc already drawn out, you know?
Mm.
That sounds like a fun play, Matt. Because you could just draw whatever, just draw it like the how the American cards are in the show. So you can get like a full picture on there. Because that's probably what I would do. That's the easiest way to do that. Because then you can draw it and then add it in real easy. I wonder what kind of magic that jewel has in his head there.
It's what he uses to sacrifice people to give him power, obviously.
I do remember it. I think it doesn't like shoot to that gem or something when they're offered?
I think so.
Yeah. Make a D&D module titled The Jewel of Obelisk or something.
The Jewel of the
The Gem of Obelisk.
The Gem of the Square Tip Tower.
Exactly. Is it too bright if I turn the other one on?
No, go ahead.
Okay. Let's see. It's a little better. There we go. It reduces a little bit of the shadow from your hand. I feel like we should just watch another random episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! The new one. After how ridiculous that one we watched was.
That was a lot.
That was so insane.
That was a lot.
Dude, that was crazy. That guy fused with the duel monster. Like, they were in the duel and he fused with the hologram. And then the monster had the duel disc on. Like, it was too wild. And it was just like slashing at the other guy who was dodging it on like a platform. He was just like trying to actually kill him.
That's a lot.
Yeah, all I know is the plot involves aliens.
Yeah, I remember seeing that.
Yeah.
And they do rush duels now instead of just normal duels.
Yeah, they have the newer rules.
Bro, rush duels suck, man. No one's gonna play.
They just can't make fetch happen.
Just fix your real game.
Nah. Those cards do look cool, though. The Rush ones.
Oh, yeah.
Like, the Japanese ones look really cool. The foiling on them is crazy. I want to get one. What card makes you be one with your mom bin monster card? Zerd, are you alright?
Seems that the cookies are taking effect.
The cookies are taking effect.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. He just used some alien power. I don't think he played a card to do it. He just was an alien and just fused with this thing.
Mm.
That's all I remember. Yeah.
Bro, I don't pay attention.
Yeah, like, we were just watching it. Was there subtitles on it? I can't remember. I think there were.
There were, yeah.
Yeah, there were. Shows how little they helped.
Again, I was not paying attention.
Yeah, I was like, what is happening on screen? This is absolute madness. Because the homegirl that ran the giant
Corporation.
machine corporation came in with the big fucking saw thing and cut through the tower.
Yeah.
To, like, murder some fucking alien or some shit.
That was in there, yeah. That's fucking
Yeah.
Shouldn't have been in there.
Yeah, there was, like, those G-men and everything.
Very bizarre.
Yeah. Her assistant was just, like, a weird Kappa guy.
Yeah. Makes no sense.
Damn, now I want to watch another random episode, though.
I'm good. That was a lot. That was a bit too much.
I'll put it on at a con.
Yeah, that's fair.
We'll just watch, like, one episode of it at the next convention we're at. Oh, where we have a hotel.
Yeah.
Or Airbnb. We are still talking about Yu-Gi-Oh!
I mean,
Talk about Yu-Gi-Oh! Forever.
yeah, we're drawing it.
John, how's it going? He says the second-rate duelist with a first-rate deck. Yep, that's true. That's Kaiba. No,
That is true.
he just didn't have enough magical powers.
Yeah.
That was what he was lacking.
He was lacking the ability to cheat.
Yep,
He was honor dueling
that's true.
while everyone was cheating.
Yep.
That's why the only person he could ever beat was Joey. Because Joey also was cheating, but he was cheating poorly.
He didn't have any magic either.
Yeah. He was just really fucking lucky.
All right. And Kaiba beat Isis just because he's a bigger Blue Eyes fanboy than he is a God Card fanboy.
Yeah.
Sacrifice a god for this dragon.
I think it was more because he was did not want to have to lose to some chick that was talking shit.
I mean, yeah, it was pretty crazy. That was a good fight, though.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I like that fight.
Yeah, because she was like telling him what's gonna happen.
Yeah, and he fucking hates that.
Yeah.
He hates being told what's gonna
He's
happen.
not a fan of the whole Destiny bullshit.
Yeah. It's like you just coaxed him into like winning.
Yeah.
Like, don't do that. He's a very prideful individual.
Mm-hmm. I see Zara does remember Honor Duel. He says, wasn't Honor Duel actually bringing a dual disc to CBC for tournaments? Yes. He used a dual disc instead of his playmat. Or put a playmat down and then put the dual disc on it. I think he just used a dual disc, though. Yeah. I never played against him.
I saw...
Thankfully, but I saw him.
I've seen it from afar, and it's just as bad.
Yeah.
I think that guy went to CBC a lot, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen him at anime conventions here and there, and I've seen him and been like, holy shit, it's the fucking Honor Duel guy.
Shocked he's still alive.
I couldn't believe it.
Wait, you're still alive?
Oh, damn. John says, isn't money a magical power? It's a superpower, but it's not magic.
It's not magic, no. Anyone can have money. But not everyone can use it well.
That's true. That's very true. Just look at all those hicks that win the lottery.
Yeah,
they're right back to being poor in like 3 days.
Yeah, that's what the kind of people you want to win the lottery, too.
That's true, though. I still like the guy who won the lottery and then would just use it to win the lottery more until they banned him from playing the lottery in that state.
They're apparently making a movie about that.
Really?
I remember seeing, well, I don't know if it's specifically about him. There's a movie that has Bryan Cranston in it. Supposedly it's based on a true story about an old couple that was like, wait, you can just game the system.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm pretty sure that's the same.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the same guy, but yeah, I just remember my dad told me about that guy.
Yeah.
Watch out.
Zerd said he was always so disappointed when he loses. Like, you can see his heartbreak. Yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah.
He was just, like, so into his, like...
character deck.
His persona of himself or whatever he was doing.
Yeah, I don't know.
He just would not... He would just... was out of reality. He was just outside of reality.
Didn't he play like an Exodia deck at one point?
John says he never lost an honor duel, just out here surviving. Yeah, right.
I just remember he would always do that thing where he would talk like the character from the show.
I don't remember him doing that to me.
Maybe.
Well, I think he would duel like he was in the show.
Yeah.
But he never talked like a specific character.
Well, yeah.
At least I don't remember it.
He had his own character.
Oh, yeah.
Like where he would be talking like he is a character from the show.
Yeah, he just thought he was in the show. Yeah,
because he would explain everything like it was the show. And I remember playing because he was playing Exodia at one point, and I just remember like saying like, "Look, man, I know what the card does. You don't have to explain it. It's cool, man." And he got like really like about it, and I was like, "I'm sorry, I'm just trying to play."
You might also be thinking of that weird kid who was at Game Master a lot too.
I don't know about.
There was a kid like that at Game Master.
I played this guy at CBC.
Okay.
So that's why I'm pretty sure it's him.
I got you.
I do know who you're talking about. I think I do at least. I don't think I played that much at Game Master though, so I don't remember. But yeah, that guy would pull up the card, hold it up like like the characters with two fingers, and then you'd be like, "Look, man." Like,
yeah, because I remember there was a kid who did that at Game Master too.
They weren't a kid; they were my age.
Okay, yeah, no, then that was definitely him.
Yeah, so
let's see. Zerid says I played him once. I think I was running Christie a deck with Herald of Perfection. I legit felt bad when I beat him with such a cheesy deck. Yeah, definitely.
Nah, man, you shouldn't feel bad.
I mean...
Not with that deck. That deck's sweet.
John says, quote, "Look, dude, stop explaining what the card does. You're running the clock, and I'm about to call the judge on you."
Honestly...
Zerid says he actually tried to summon the God of Ra outside on Scott Payne. I remember that! Saying the whole ritual, he knew it by heart. I remember that. That shit was on video.
Yeah, that's actually cool, though. Like, that's kind of funny.
Yeah, because I remember that was part of the honor duel. That was a different video, maybe, but I do remember when he dueled Scott in that honor duel, and Scott was just playing Light Sworns and just like the floor with him.
I do want to play
Light Sworns are nutty.
I do want to play some more Edison with Tony at some point, or play anything really.
But yeah, I do remember the video where he did the whole ritual. I think it was a video. I just know I've seen it.
Yeah, I think it was a video too, because I remember Parker showed it to me. That's why I knew about it. Or at least that's why I remember it.
I do remember him saying something very weird one time where like he didn't have his dual disc, and someone was like, "Oh, you didn't bring the dual disc?" And he's like, "No, my parents wouldn't let me bring it out. They said it was like, fuck, I can't remember what he said, but it definitely related to like something with the Holocaust." With like something, he said it was, what did he say exactly? Oh, I can't remember, because he compared it to something about like, it was something about Jewish something with Nazis. It was definitely something like that. And I was like, what? Because he meant it in a way like it was like an obvious target or something, Or something like his parents thought it was something they shouldn't be letting him do,
Yeah.
It was something like that, and I just remember being like, "Wow, what the fuck?" I don't remember how he put it, but it was definitely something about like being Jewish during like Nazi occupation, basically.
I think I know what they're trying to say. They're trying to say.
But I know what they meant,
Yeah. I understand what they mean, but yeah, that's a bit.
Yeah.
Much.
Yeah.
That's funny,
It was just really jarring to overhear.
It's funny now that you're, a million years away from it, but yeah.
Yeah.
Hearing that in the moment's probably like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it was very strange.
Yeah, though, to be fair, yeah. Having, like, that kind of, item on you does make you seem like you're not all there, and
it does make you an obvious target.
Yeah, especially with Yu-Gi-Oh players. So No, I understand where his parents are coming from.
Yeah, I just don't remember how he phrased it.
But
I know it was something like that. And I was like, wow, what the fuck?
Wording, phrasing, all very important, as we learned yesterday.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, no, there's a lot of weird characters playing card games in general. I think it's not just Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh yeah, definitely. No, I've gone up against some particularly strange Magic people as well. But they didn't have like it's because that doesn't have a show, so no one has like a Magic Sona, you know?
Yeah. That we've known.
That I know of.
Yeah, it's like
I don't know. I've never played against a player who is like, I am the Planeswalker Galbanov or whatever. It's some crazy name, you know?
Yeah, I've never played against a Tony.
Yeah, I've never played against someone who thought they were a Planeswalker and like thought they lived in another plane and shit like that.
Yeah, I've never played against.
Oh, he has a quote. Okay, hold on. Oh no, never mind. Hold on. Let me see what this says. There it says. Hold on. First John says, goes to rob a bank with a dual disc, menacing, target acquired. And then there it says, my parents said that our ancestors died because they also believed in summoning Egyptian mythical monsters, and they didn't want the same thing to happen to me. Oh no.
I believe that, yeah.
So now I have to use a playmat. Oh god.
I believe that, yeah. All of that is very believable. Believable statements, yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, I don't get it.
But yeah, no, I have not met a Magic player at least.
Not yet.
Yeah, who's dressed in like a hooded robe and is convinced they're actually a planeswalker or something.
I'm Jace, bro. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Cawblade, and I'm the Jace, you know?
They're just like, I'm Jace, and then they play mono red, you know?
Oh my god. Again, yeah, I've not met a Tony character yet.
Yeah, no, I've met some awkward people. I definitely also had some awkward situation. I remember that lady with the giant boobs, where like her boobs were covering her lands, and I could not see what she had open.
It was her top. Her top was open.
That was also annoying, because I tried to look at what lands she has available, and it looks like I'm staring up just right down her shirt. It was so uncomfortable.
That's part of her strategy.
I hope not. She didn't seem like the type.
Trust me. It's a good strategy.
I don't think it is, but...
That's why if I had tits, I would do it all the time. I would totally try to fake people out with that.
Oh, John says, I assume the Commander players would be the ones that have Magic Sonas. That I could see.
Yeah, it depends. We're probably talking just like full Commander, not CEDH.
Yeah, that would have to be like full Commander, especially like high school Commander players.
Yeah, or elementary.
Elementary school Commanders.
I mean, look, every time I go into the fucking madness, there's always some parent with some kid who's trying to get them in, the kid's trying to get into Commander, and it's just, you know, some little Timmy, and you're like, oh man. And they're talking about, like, you know, how they like Yu-Gi-Oh! And all this other stuff, and they're, like, trying to get into this game, because their parents are like, well, you should play a real game. Because the parent is, like, legit, I remember there was one where a parent was talking about, like, I remember when I played for a little bit, I played, you know, way back, I was playing Goblins, you know, back in 90-something.
Yeah.
And you're like, that's great. And I want little Timmy to get to play, too. Do you have anything that, like, you know, has that, you know, evocation? And they're like,
you should buy this booster box of Innistrad Double Feature.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, pretty much. I don't think that's what went down, but...
No, but you know what I mean?
No.
Sell them junk products.
I do know they gave them junk product, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
That's because it was Commander stuff that they bought.
John says, I'm the Geist of Saint Traft, fear my hexproof and angel. That'd be hilarious.
Yeah, but long story short, it's... It was not my favorites to hear. Just being like, them like going on, and the person's like, yeah, you should totally buy this.
Yeah.
this and this, and they're like, oh yeah, we'll buy it all, and you're like, oh my fucking god, they just got totally fucking scammed.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna hate it. I understand the hustle, but at the same time, you're just like, oh god.
Yeah.
To watch it just happen, like IRL, slow moving train wreck.
Yeah, right.
And just be like, well, there they are, and they're making their decisions. Yep.
Mm-hmm. It's not my kid.
Yeah. Little Timmy will find out later that he was bamboozled.
Mm-hmm.
When some actual nice player is going to be like, hey man, what the fuck is this? What are you playing?
Yeah.
And they're like, oh,
wow, who gave you such a horrible deck? You know?
And they're like, what was the guy at the store? And then he's like, oh my god, you poor thing, you've been fucking had. Here, let me help you out here. We're gonna take you under my wing now. You're gonna learn how to play Legacy.
Oh shit, little Timmy's getting into Legacy.
Yeah. Something like that. I don't know.
Here, kid, play Charbelcher.
Yeah.
You count to 6. I forgot we have to count to if you Charbelcher someone.
It seems you're wanting to play a Legacy deck. Might I suggest Modern?
Right.
I do love that joke.
Oh, man.
But yeah, no, it was just like, yeah, you see that stuff and you're like, man, it's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Here, little Timmy, oops all spells. Yeah, you don't even have to worry about lands.
Easy.
Easy.
Come on, kid, we're gonna get you a Legacy deck.
Yeah.
The mom comes back, what are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
What have you done to my son?
Right.
It's too late, Mama. I am now one of them.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted him to play Commander. It was gonna be so easy and casual. Now look at him. He'll never buy a house now. He's got all this money invested in this fucking Legacy deck.
Should have just given little Timmy all their old Duel Masters cards in the back.
Oh man, you know it. I don't think Magic's for you, man, but you know what I think is really for you? This is a hot new game that's coming out, Duel Masters.
Duel Masters.
Duel Masters.
Duel Masters. Trust me.
Trust me.
You're gonna want this.
You're gonna want this game.
You're gonna want this. It's funny because I think I had actually meant to say Kaijudo, but Duel Masters makes it way funnier.
Yeah, no, Duel Masters makes it way funnier.
Yeah, it makes it way funnier.
That's way funnier, yeah. That's just because it's just like, oh yeah, that's just like...
It's even older.
Yeah. Mom does not know what's going on. Mom's like, oh, I think I've heard of this game. Yes, you have. And it's a wonderful hit game. Timmy's going to have so much fun.
Mm-hmm. John's like, Mom, look at those kids over there. No, Timmy, those kids are Delver players. Timmy, no.
Hey, man, if you're going to play Legacy, play to win. Play the best deck.
It's true. As long as little Timmy's not getting involved in Pauper.
Oh, yeah, no, that's actually where the drugs are. Yeah. Well, at least Pauper is well managed for me. You know, you have ban lists there. I've never seen a ban list in Modern.
Oh man! Damn, this looks really good. Is this almost done?
Yep.
That's crazy.
I mean, this one wouldn't take nearly as long. It's a lot less complicated.
Yeah, you only been going for like an hour. That's pretty nuts.
It's not very Avril-Lavigne, you know.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. I thought it would be, I guess. But yeah, I mean, the guy in the back is one solid color, so.
Yeah, he's one color, and he's also one humanoid figure. He's not a weird dragon that has lots of loop-de-loops and curls.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
And also Kaiba's hair is not fucking insane.
Yeah.
And he also wears mostly white.
Mm-hmm. So this piece has a lot going for it to make it pretty easy.
Yeah.
That's what we're saying.
Yes.
Oh, that was easy. Was there anyone else you were drawing tonight, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got, or at least I've got a lot queued up, so I'm fine either way.
Yeah, because you've been going for about an hour. I didn't know if we were going to keep going or what.
I can keep going.
Okay. Oh, well, what are we going to do now?
Chicken.
Nice.